Good afternoon, student. Today, let us discuss about the writing formats of your pre-board exam as well as board exam as well. In class 12, we are having 4 writings, 2 short composition and 2 long compositions. In the short compositions, we are having at first, these are the writing that we need to prepare. We are having notice / advertisement, notice or advertisement, it will be of 3 marks. Next, invitation, or reply to invitation. It will also be of 3 marks. Next, letter, formal letter actually, it will be of 5 marks. And next, article / report, it will be of 5 marks as well. So total we are having 16 marks of writing. 16 marks. Okay, total 16 marks of writing we are having. Now I want to discuss, already we have discussed, but still today I want to discuss about all the formats of all the writing. I know that these are nothing new, apart from invitation and reply to the invitation, nothing new. Still I want to discuss about it. Now let us discuss about the first writing, that is notice. Now, for notice writing, the question may come, suppose you are the sports secretary of your school, suppose you are the head boy, head girl, suppose you are the secretary of your club, and for a reason you need to issue a notice. And whenever you need to issue a notice, you actually have to hold a post. Otherwise, means you must have a designation. Otherwise, being a normal member of any institution, if you issue a notice, nobody will pay attention to it. So what would be the format? Notice writing, box is a mandatory. You will have to draw a box. Not only notice writing, you should remember that I told at first that writings in our syllabus of class 12, it's divided up 2 parts, that is short composition and long composition. In short composition, whatever the 4 writings there, that is notice, advertisement, invitation, reply to the invitation, all will be in box. Means a writing of 3 marks will be in box. Box is one of the most important characteristics of such writing. Now for notice here, you must at first name of the institution. Suppose you are the sports secretary of your school. So let it be your school name. Here, Bardhan Model School. No, better it's institution's name. Institution's name. Okay. Next, notice in capital. Where you have written notice, by the left hand side of it, give the date. Take today's date. 25th Feb 21. Then here you should give a heading. As in formal letter we give we give subject. Here we need to give a heading. What about the notice? Then you should start the body from here. This is the body. Then your signature. Okay, and your designation. So this is all about notice. This is very simple. That at first institution's name, institution means from where you are issuing the notice, may it be your school, may it be your club, may it be any organization, anything. Just Then afterwards you should write the word notice in capital, NOTICE, all in capital. By the left hand side you will have your date, give a heading, this will be heading, this is a body, this is a body of this is body, this is heading. The heading is just like the subject in formal letter, then your signature and designation. This will be the format for notice. So it's very simple, nothing actually tough in it. Come to advertisement next. Now advertisement, in a classified advertisement, these are of different category, that you want to give your room on rent. Then for this you could give advertisement. Suppose you are the head of any institution, and for this you may give an advertisement for for appointment of employees. You are asking others to join the job. So these are the different kinds of advertisement. Suppose you have a lost and found advertisement is there. Then in the column marital advertisement is there, a bride for searching bride and groom, to let, that I already told. So these are the different kind of advertisement. Here in the advertisement, what the kind is all about, you should give the heading. Suppose to let, means you want to give your flat, on rent, or you want to sell your flat. So if you want to give your flat on rent, to let, here, there, then here starts the body of the advertisement. Here heading means actually that the format for advertisement, it should be heading. Okay, then here you should start it. That what you want to mention here, that is important in advertisement. That suppose you want to give your flat on rent. So you must give the location of the flat, you must give how near it is from market, from station, from hospital. You must give what type of accommodation you have in that flat, how many rooms over there. Then you may mention that the supply of running water, electricity for 24 hours. Then you should say about your rent. So this should be the advertisement for your for to let type of advertisement, means you want to give your flat on rent. Suppose it's a marital advertisement that you have seen in the newspaper, in that column, that you are going to give an advertisement for a bridegroom. You should say all the characteristics that you want a bride of that age, whether he should be government employee or not. Not means whether he must be well established. Then you must say about the caste, say about the complexion. Though in CBSE exam I have seen that this kind of advertisement very rarely comes. Next, lost and found. Lost and found, suppose you have found something and you want to give it back to its real owner. So we just give the advertisement. The lost and found would be the heading, and what you have found, where you have found, when you have found, and what does it contain, and you want to give to that owner, and all this. So these are the different kind of thing. Just give the heading, that what about you want to write there, and just right there means just give the body, and who is issuing the advertisement. Just you may give your name also here, that is issuing the advertisement. It might be mentioned in the question. Okay, so these are the format of advertisement, very simple. Next come, means you will get options whether in advertisement and notice. Next come invitation or invitation. Invitation of last day I discussed, that is these are of two types, formal invitation and informal invitation. Suppose you want to actually invite, suppose say a question over there, that draft an invitation on behalf of Mr. and Mrs. Raj Karan of 38 Kamal Kunj, Varanasi, I am giving example, which they may use to invite the friends and relatives on the 5th birth anniversary of their son Nikhil at their residence on 28 December. So how it should be? That Mr. and Mrs. Raj, so it should be like this, that Mr. and here Mr. and Mrs. Raj, Mr. and Mrs. Raj request the pleasure. Now here from there, request the pleasure of your benign presence on the auspicious occasion of the 5th birth anniversary of their only child Nikhil at their residence, and you should give the address of the resident and the date also. Now date and address, after just telling like this, you should give date, then venue, time you should mention, and here RSVP. RSVP, it's a French term. It means you should reply to it. Means requesting to reply who are giving. RSVP, then who are issuing this. RSVP, then issuing authority. Issuing authority. Issuing authority. Okay? So this should be the format for invitation. That suppose you are inviting lots of guests at a time, so that might be the format. Now, if you are inviting a particular person, then it should be letter type. I told that invitation of two type also, formal invitation, informal invitation, and card type and letter type. What I have shown, this is card type. If it is letter type, then suppose you are inviting a renowned person to be the chief guest. Suppose you are organizing, your institution is organizing a function, and you are requesting a renowned person to be the chief guest of that function. So there you should use that this is sender's address, just like the letter, sender's address, then date, then receiver's address, means to whom you are inviting, then here subject as it is formal, then you just write down this body. It would be only one paragraph, that I am requesting you to take the pleasure to be the chief guest of a function on that date. It is the function and that is the particular venue, and regards then your name. So this is letter type. This is letter type. Though it is letter type, but it should be written in the box as well, because I told all this, writing must be written within the box. What would be the, actually reply to the invitation? Reply to the invitation always in letter type, because to you are replying, or for whom you are writing this, you are writing to a particular person. So reply to the invitation should be in letter type. So suppose your friend has invited you to be present at his birth anniversary, or to be present at his sister's marriage, but you find that you have you had already a predetermined schedule on that particular date, so you can't go there. So for this you need to write a letter to your friend, and when you are writing a letter to your friend, it must be informal. So what would be in the reply, whether it is formal or informal, the difference will be subject or without subject. If you are replying to a designated person, to any office, then you must give it a subject, and whenever you are giving a subject, it becomes formal. But when you are replying to your friend, you are not going to give the subject, so it becomes informal. Whenever you are writing these in reply to your friend, to your relatives, whether you can go, you cannot go, you just replying to it, then you must not give the subject, and then it becomes informal as well. So reply also here, just in the reply, no need to write the sender's address. Just in the time of reply, just receiver's address. You may start with receiver's address, and then just dear friend, or dear your friend's name, and there, as you are writing this to your friend, this body, and yours, your name. This should be the actually reply, an informal reply to the invitation. Okay, so this is a very simple thing. This is very simple. The invitation, reply to the invitation, notice, advertisement, all will be of 3 marks, and mandatory that you must need a box. But my suggestion would be, after writing, you should draw the box. Next comes formal letter. You should know that you are having 2 types of formal letter in your board exam. That is letter to editor, and job application. Job application. This is formal letter. These two type of letter will come, both in pre-board and board. These 2 type of letter. In class 10 or class 11, you had different kinds of, that is asking for information, placing order and all this, but this time we are having letter to editor and job application. So what would be the format? I feel you remember all these formats, still I am just showing it. That we know, at first it starts with sender's address. The first one, sender's address. Sender's address. Next, date. Next, receiver's address. Receiver's address. Next, subject. Next, salutation. Next, body of letter. Two, three paragraph. 2-3 para. Why 2-3 para? I am telling. Then subscription. Subscription or closing salutation. Signature. The name, you must sign the name that will be available in the question. 2 or 3 paragraphs of the letter. If it is editorial, you must go with 3 paragraphs. Remember this. If it is editorial, means 2 types of letter will come, as I told. One letter to the editor, one job application. Both will come, you have to attend any one. If you attempt editor, a letter to editor, you must give 3 paragraphs. If you attempt a letter to job application, you must give 2 paragraphs. You may give 3 paragraphs as well, but 2 paragraphs will be enough for a job application. For job application, it would be important that you must furnish your biodata as well. Suppose you are applying for jobs, so the authority, you should let the authority know about your academic qualification, about your special qualification. So if you furnish your biodata, it would be better, and furnishing biodata, you should make a box, okay, and give all the documents that in the box. Then you passed class 10 with that person, that percentage, passed class 12, that percentage, then other higher qualification that you have qualified with that percentage, your special qualification, all these you need to give this. So these 2 types of letter will come, that is job application and letter to editor, but this format will be the same. This format will be the same. At first it's sender's address to whom you are writing, your sender's address means your address you are writing, then date, then receiver's address, then subject, then salutation, then body of the letter, 2 or 3 paragraphs, then subscription, then your signature. This will be the format for formal letter. I know you people know it because in class 11, in class 10 also we had letter, in class 11 we had letter, and in class 12 also it remained the same. But category had been reduced. We had having different kinds of categories in formal letter. We know that we had letter and inquiries, letter of placing order, letter of complaint, asking for information, giving information. These are all not there, only letter to editor and job application there. Come to next one, that is article. Very simple. Suppose you are told about that article, you will be given a topic. Suppose take any topic that regarding this COVID-19. Regarding this COVID-19, just take this topic that COVID-19 has affected our society, economical condition of the society havoc. But COVID-19 had affected the economy in a large scale. That might be article. So just give the topic here by name, then write this. This will be the article. Just topic and by the name. By, then your name. Give a paragraph. 1, 2 paragraph, 3 paragraph. This is article. What about report? Because article and report will come. This time, no debate, no speech. Report, suppose you have visited a fair recently and you want to write a report for your school magazine, what you have witnessed there. So here, a report on, then the topic, and you should keep the place. Suppose Bardwan. Start from here. This should be your report. Okay? Then you may write your name here at the left hand, bottom of left hand. Here, report on, give the place, and then just start writing what you have witnessed. And report is easier because in report you could write what you have experienced. You should give more details. Suppose write a report on the cultural program that was held in your school. Write a report on annual sports that was held in your school. Something like this. So in that you need to give the minute detail of this. So these are the all format that I have discussed today. Earlier also we have discussed. So we are having only 16 marks of writing this time. Again I am telling notice or advertisement 3 marks, invitation or reply to the invitation 3 marks, letter writing 2 letters will come, job application letter to editor. Anyone 5 marks, article or report 5 marks. So 3 plus 3, 6 plus 5, 11 plus 5, 16. I feel you have understood about your writing format, and for your question pattern we have already taken the class and the video is available in YouTube. If you have any queries regarding question pattern, you may check out the video. The class is available in YouTube as well. So today, after this, and I hope it would be a great pre-board exam, and best of luck for your upcoming pre-board exam. Thank you. We'll meet again after your pre-board exam. Thank you.